So, moving on. What exactly is bias? First of all, let's look at bias by omission. This means leaving something out. For example, a fact or a quote which maybe doesn't support the writer's point of view. Let's look at some examples. Imagine Heba over here every morning checks the same website to read the news. She likes the way the articles are written and feels that she is getting good information. But one day, her friend, Marwa, over here, recommends a different news site. When Heba looks at this, she sees completely different news stories with a very different point of view. Let's say that on Heba's website, there is a big story about how angry people are that a local factory is about to close. Marwa's website has the same story, but it doesn't mention that anyone is angry. The writer has omitted this information to make us feel differently about the story. The second type of bias might be placement. On Heba's website, the story is at the top of the page, with a big photo and large text. This gives the impression that it is an important story. But on Marwa's website, the story is very short on the third page and very low down on the page where people might not see it. The third type of bias is spin. The writer tries to make the reader feel the same way they do about a topic and doesn't present a balanced point of view. They do this by choosing certain words. For example, argued the factory manager instead of agreed the factory manager. Secondly, they choose to include certain information and leave other information out. Thirdly, they give only one point of view. In our example, the journalist gives the reaction of the staff in the factory, but not the managers. It misleads the reader into thinking it is a bad thing. On the other hand, in Marwa's story, it is presented as a good thing. It mentions that there is a lot of pollution caused by the factory. The journalist